So when using this, you just decide on how much you want into it. Now you can see how pale the colour actually looks when it's just one layer. That's why it's better to build it up in colours, in layers, if you really want the shade to be more prominent. So you can do two ways. You can grab it from your ends and just gather it the entire way around. At that point you'd have it cut, and then you just get your needle and threads. You'd bring in your edge here and you bring in your other edge. So you're creating a fan shape almost.
Yes, yeah.
And once you have that in, you're just going to get your needle and threads. You're going to put your needle straight through the centre. And again, when I showed you earlier on with the other piece, you're going to loop your thread around a few times. Bring your thread back into the centre again. And then you're just going to cut off your excess. You can keep on doing that and creating the look and build it up as high as you want, and then that would just be stitched in. And again, it just makes it look fuller.
And you
so you
can
build up as many layers as you want to make the colour as prominent as you want. It depends on how strong you want the side length you want the piece to be over your face. You might want it really, really full length, or you might want it quite short. The side length you want it to be, so let's say we only wanted half of that, you go to about here. Gather it all in. Again, bring in your edge from one side, bring in your edge from the other. Put your thread through, loop it round, and you've created your little loop there straight away. The exact same shape as what this is, only on a larger scale. And then that would be the piece then that would sit over again. And that could be put onto any base. You could even use that on the smaller one if you wanted for the veiling of a smaller piece like this. Obviously the contrast in colour would be a bit harsh, but if you were to go the lighter tone, you could have something like this stitched on underneath. It just creates a lot more drama on the piece, and that could be what sits over as well.